All right, here we go. We are live. Perfect. Let me quit Steam so that no notifications come while I'm streaming. Good to be alive. I mean, good to be live. It's kind of both. So yeah, good to be alive and live. Um, cool. Let me inform everywhere that I'm live. Perfect. All right. Let me get myself ready for coding. Today is gonna be very interesting chapter of context palette, right? Like, I think it's a really interesting phase where we want to see how and where it goes. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let me quickly open my chat as well so that I don't miss any messages. I hope people join whenever they can. Yeah, I'll be waiting for a few more minutes, guys. Also, if there's any lag and all, you just let me know. I'm again trying NVIDIA broadcast. Hey, hi, you don't know me. What's up? Thank you so much for joining. What's up? How are you doing? Happy Republic Day. Wish you a very, very happy Republic Day. God bless you all. Let's keep working hard with whatever we have got to make this nation the best place to be. If not for us, at least for our generations to come. Yeah? I mean, honestly, if we do enough for ourselves, we'll be fine. Yeah, happy Republic Day. I know you wanted to use that Indian emoji, but probably YouTube didn't help you there. It's okay. I had, I'm having lesser beard today. I trimmed. It's better, right? I feel neat, with like I would really like a military cut, just get rid of everything as much as possible and just be your attire, the food you eat, the things you listen to, the things you speak, all these decide a lot of things about you. That's what I believe in. Like, that's why I've been trying to get fitter, and once I get fit, I'll just stick to military cut, because I think it will suit me there. भंवरे की गुंजन है मेरा दिल, कब से संभाले रखा है दिल, तेरे लिए, तेरे लिए, तेरे लिए. Ha 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 ha. You guys can hear me, right? I hope the gain is enough. Or do I need to be very loud for you guys to hear me? Also, you don't know me. If you're here, if you're still here, could you help me at least for the next 10 or 15 minutes if you're here, or whenever you're here? Just let me know if there's any lag. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, just let me know. Just let me know. Let me know. All right. So I'll tell you what we are going to do today. The direction where context palette is going today, right? It's very interesting. Okay, let me bring the chat here. I think it's better if I bring my chat. I don't need to show OBS to you all. That's not relevant, right? Hey, what happened? Hey, go back. Yeah, you come here. Sir, you come here. You come here. You come here. Sir, you come here. Perfect. Yes. So, I mean, what I want to do, right, is the direction of context palette is very weird. Okay. And I'll talk about it, what's going wrong. Maybe now. It's a good time, maybe. We can wait for a few more minutes. But anyways, I don't want to wait. It doesn't make sense to wait a lot. I think people will join with time. So cool. I can talk about it now. The thing is, right now it's a binary. Okay. Wait, let me. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna talk about what are the problems with context palette now. My camera is lagging. Wait, that's not possible. Camera should not be lagging. Like, literally, I'm not using any. Now fine. Okay. Uh, Wait. I'm very curious. What's the GPU usage? It's 25%. Okay, I'm gonna keep it open. Okay, and you don't know me if you're watching the camera again. If it lags, can you just keep an eye on the GPU utilization again for me and let me know? I mean, I'll keep an eye as well. I know I should do this. So, but if you find it lagging, just let me know what was the GPU utilization there. Cool, cool. Yeah, I mean, so what was I talking about? Yeah. Right. So the direction of context palette is very tricky right now. Okay, because there are things that work, but doesn't add a lot of value to what really developers would like to have. Right. So my idea and my goal is to make sure that it actually moves in that direction, even if it takes more time. I know it has already been 6 months with context palette, but it's not a full time project, right? And I'll tell you a few problems that I have thought about so far. The very first problem is just the whole algorithm, okay? Because I was talking to some people who would have probably used it, but they find it very unintuitive. I mean, it's intuitive, yes, that you're going through Git commits and you're trying to find the files that have been changed along with the current file, right? If I'm changing main.py, if in the same commit I'm changing other files as well, that was my idea that it's relevant, right? But it's not the best way to say, or you can't. Maybe I changed one single file, but I've not changed it very often. And it still is the most contextual file. It just doesn't make sense for me to not give it the highest priority. Right. So that's first thing that is not working well out. I mean, well for context pilot. And the reason very simple reason is see, this context pilot is essentially used by developers. Okay, or it's gonna be used by developers. And developers really like knowing how their particular program works, right? Or whatever software they're using, how does it work? If they will not know, or if they will not understand the algorithm behind it, they might not be the most happiest, I mean, the most happy people around. Yeah, at least core developers, in my opinion, right? So, first of all, I really want to work on that. And there's no other way to get context other than this. There's no easy way out, and this is not easy as well. I'm now going in that direction of LLMs plus this algorithm, and I'll talk to you about why in the later part of this live. The other thing that is going wrong with is the context, I mean the concept of having this as a binary. It doesn't go very well with huge repositories or huge code base, because calling the binary every time, and just imagine if I'm going to call it for each single line of code every 5 seconds or some 10 seconds, right? Just like, for example, we do go to definition, right? We keep doing it, but it needs to be a server where it has calculated all the indices and all, right? If, for example, you do database indexing and you say that no, the program is still starting, right? That might take some time, and they're fine with it as long as when they're using it, they get that performance. Now, whether they are fine with it or not, it depends. Like a lot of people are using PyCharm and JetBrains IDs, which are not really the best lightweight editors, but like the amount of time it takes even to start up compared to NeoVim starting up is different, right? But then again, the features that JetBrains has, incorporated in their IDs are way different from what VS Code has, for example. Right? They have their own LSP servers and all of these things. So my idea is to understand how can I have a better trade-off there, right? I understand with NeoVim having a server, no matter how much you say, it's still important for any editor. So I will have to work on a server protocol, server client protocol. How are they going to interact? And I could have right now when I think about it, it's going to be the server implementation is going to be very specific to each editor. I cannot have context pilot running in background and then interacting with a NeoVim plugin, or I can do that as well. But then the whole how would you quit the server is going to be very complicated. Like ideally, I would want if the editor closes, the server also quits, right? And if the editor opens, the server starts up, right? So quitting part is simple. It's not very complicated, right? Because how you do that? If editor is closing, it will send a signal that okay, I'm getting closed. So it will ask a server as well. Okay, you should close as well. I mean, you should quit now. The server is quit. Okay, it's done. Server is exited. Now the problem is when the editor starts, it needs to send a signal, right, to the server for it to start up. That's also possible. I don't think that's a challenge. Yeah, that's possible, right? We can do that. What do you guys think? So that's a question that we should be answering ourselves in this live stream. We'll be talking about it. We'll be going through LSP server like protocols and all, how they use to understand. And will not sleep today. I haven't slept for so long. Why did you say that need specific? Yeah, I was confused. So that's a good question, right? Because there few things. Okay, first of all, this YouTube thing. Um, the reason that that you might need specific servers for each editor if the server implementation is in the server is in the editor itself, right? Or is in the plugin itself for that editor, right? Because NeoVim plugin, when you start up NeoVim, then only the server starts through that plugin. In that case, you will need that server implementation there. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. I mean, the second option, as I said, when the NeoVim editor starts, the plugin sends a signal to the external server. It calls the server to start. Okay, the server has started. When the editor is getting closed, it calls the server. Okay, now you should get closed. Okay, so that's the signal protocol we can follow, and those are the communications that we need to set up with NeoVim and the server. So it's going to be a very interesting part. We'll see how we can. Should just be like we calling context file binary, right? We'll still be calling a an executable file which will launch the server. Yeah. So that makes sense. We'll be going through all these things, guys. Sounds good to you all? At least the questions, right? We'll go through the solutions. Let me get my iPad, okay, and I'll just, guys, if you don't mind, give me 1 second, okay? I'm gonna get my iPad and then we'll talk about the protocols properly, okay? Just 1 second. Not 1 second though. It's gonna take around 30 seconds. Yeah, I'll be back. Yes, but LSP is able to do it, right? You need make different places. Yeah. LSP is able to do it. That's what I said. If they follow the second thing, if they communicate like using signals, yes, yeah. But then again, there's some specific. I mean, there'll always be specific code per that you have to do. But yeah, you can just follow the LSP protocol. But I don't want to be blinded with how LSP does it. I really want to understand what were the other options that LSP considered, and that's why I put forth these two options that we can have server per editor, which doesn't make sense at all. I know. But just think about it. What are the pros as well for it to have per editor? Think about it. I'll also think. Just let me grab the iPad. Okay, 1 second. BRB. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Cool. Okay, time to start looking at things. Let me turn on my video. Cool. And guys, I haven't opened my iPad for so long. I thought I'll be doing more system design stuff when I'm not working, or even in work as well. But it's just I keep forgetting. 1 second, guys. Let me connect and let me take my favorite position while I'm working. Basically, just turning on the iPad now. Oh, what is it? How did it come? Cool. I'm ready. Let's see. I'll turn on the sharing. What's the? It's air server, right? Yep. Cool. That has started up. Where is air server? Oh, I did start it. Yeah. Yep. There you go. Cool. Yeah, you guys can see. It's visible, right? You guys can read through it if you want. Let me know if it's not visible and I'll do something about it. Okay. Time to let go of the GPU utilization. I think it's fine so far, right? There's been no lag. If there's any lag, we'll see. Okay, cool. So what are we considering today? Right, let me get it right. Okay. The thing is, given context pilot's condition right now, okay. Yeah, all right. Where is the pen? Why is it not? Oh, it's not connected. Yeah. Okay, I'll let it connect. Don't tell me it's not charged. Apple Pencil 100% charged. That is good. Come on, show me up here. Oh, you guys cannot see it, no? I don't know why you guys cannot see the settings. Yeah, okay. Now it works. Perfect. All right. Great. Cool. So how does it look right now, right? So context pilot, and we'll consider both things, right? So on the editor side, which is the user. So we'll be calling a editor a user for now, and this is our, let's say, a binary for now. Okay. Okay. This is context pilot. We'll call it CP for now. Okay. How is this communication happening between these two? Okay. So whenever I hit a command context pilot, let's say context pilot get files, I'm going to call it GF. So whenever we do this, right, it's going to call this binary, right? It's a call command, call the binary, okay? And let's say it passes some flags along with it. Now this binary, it processes, it takes some time to process, right? And what happens after this? It responds back, right? It's basically, it's not really, okay, but it's not really responding to the user actually. It's responding to an std out, right? So it's printing to the console, right? And this context pilot essentially listens to std out, right? Yeah. And once the std out output is there, it gets it here, right? This is done. When the process is whole done, I think that's one thing I have to check. But once this is done, what you do is you parse the output, or actually, you know what? It's not really over here. It's not even this, right? It listens to the std output. It got the std out. Okay. It just fetches that for now, right? And after this, what happens? This is passed. Okay. In the on the editor side, because essentially this is in a format of file 1 comma file 2 comma f3 comma something like this, in this format, right? So it needs to be passed, and then in the editor it shows up as a telescope picker or something with f1 f2 and f3. Okay, this makes sense. Now what are the problems if you guys have gone through the networking thing, right? The TCP and UDP thing, right? Like UDP doesn't really acknowledge, if I'm not wrong, right? So one thing that is there over here is context palette you have, right? Over here you have two things. You have an editor, and then you have again the server, or really not. Let's not call it a server. It lagged. Ah, why is it lagging? Cool. Okay. Just for the sake of it, I'm gonna get rid of broadcast again. It's unfortunate, guys. I'm sorry. All right. My voice is good now. Is it fine? I'm gonna quit broadcast. Get rid of it. It's fine now. I mean the voice. I mean I know the lagging will take a look at it later, but let me know if it's fine. If the voice, yeah. So over here, all right. What's happening? Ah, my Apple Pencil is getting disconnected again and again. Yeah, fine. It's fine now. All right, so over here, this binary. Now, what if this thing happens that editor calls this command context pilot, okay? And what happens after this is very interesting, okay? After this is done, if the binary is called, okay, what I want to do is I want to say there's another command that goes in, okay? Why is it attach Apple Pencil to use it with this iPad? I mean, I want to use it. It's 100%. So please stop asking me to remove it again and again. I don't know. But let's say if you call this context pilot binary again, right? So this is 1, this is 2. And this has taken time for P1 for to process. And this takes around P2 time, right? And imagine if generally you would expect that okay, P2 is gonna be greater than P1 because yeah, why not? But what if context pilot, this second command, is being entered for a bigger file? Yeah, it's for a bigger file. Yeah. Or even a workspace, I would say. It's possible that you have opened two editors and you're calling it again and again. Now, this time it's also possible that P2 is less than P1. And let's say P1 plus start 1, and this is start 2. So this means that when P2, the process 2 started, with the time to process P2, this whole is less than P1 plus S1. Now what that means, let's say this is S1, you got here first command, CP, command 1. I hope you guys can see this. And then you have S2 where you got the second command, C2. Now this is taken, okay, let me kind of get it better here. This has taken S1 and let's get it to another color, S2. Okay, this has taken P2. Okay, that means the time taken. And this has taken even more, P1, slightly more, let's say. Okay, in that case, what's going to happen? All right, in that case, what's going to happen? That S2 is going to finish first. Is our DB able to handle the race conditions? That's my question. Right, that's the only question I have, and I'm very curious about calling this binary again and again. At least my NeoVim plugin will not be able to handle it. That's something I know. It will only give you the first result. Or even if it gives, there can only be one window at a time. If you have buffers opened, if you're calling it again and again for different even vertical splits, right? It's gonna be a single telescope picker, I assume. And this is one thing we have to fix. And this all is possible using a server. The server, based on like whatever we have in the DB, will not be able to handle it. We need to use a different DB as well, which is able to handle race conditions by default. It's not lagging. Wait a minute. Do you know when did it lag? Let me see. Is it really lagging? Because broadcast is not there. Or is something wrong, buddy? I don't know. Let me actually just right now, is it? Could this be because of the 2K thing? Did it lag here? Do you know where did it lag? Now? Here? See, it's working fine. Entire thing is lagged. Or not just the camera, is it? But over here you see in the channel. Can you, if on your browser, can you go back and see when you thought that it was lagging? Is it lagging for you only? I mean, I'm kind of unfortunate I don't have enough viewers to help you out as well. Okay. Happy Republic Day, Mama. Thank you so much for joining. गणतंत्र दिवस की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं. मेरा कैमरा लैग हो रहा है अम्मा, पता नहीं क्यों. Could be something on my side. Yeah. Please can you check? I'll wait for your confirmation. I don't want to disturb the flow for you as well. Mm, पता नहीं. Should not be lagging like this, but like I'm literally not. Even NVIDIA broadcast, I know it was lagging that day when we checked. Yeah, buddy, if you can check, it would be great. I'm sorry to disturb you on that NVIDIA broadcast. I mean, it does consume a lot of GPU, that is true. And I have not entered anything here. Noise removal is here. Let's try adding it back. Oh, did it lag here? No, right? No, that was just me. I should start moving here and there more. I think it's better. Okay. I'm in with broadcast again. Let's see if it lags. Let me know when once you're done checking here. And guys, if anyone is here, please feel free to like and subscribe as well. I think that would be great. I guess it is on my side. Yeah, yeah. Because you're on Linux. Uh huh. Caught you there. It's okay. Yeah, if you can, if it happens again, don't shy away and just let me know again, because it's possible that Firefox. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Can you please switch from Firefox to Chrome for this stream if you have Chrome, or not Chrome really? If Edge. Oh, guys, you know what? Do you want to set up Arc on Windows with me today? If you know about Arc, do you want me to set up Arc today? We can do that once we are done with this, of course. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, hi. Thank you so much. Yes, yes. Oh my God. You guys, all of this time, you guys were not saying hi. Now, suddenly, everyone is like, yes, this is all for if you don't know me. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Thank you so much for joining. Yes. Arcon Windows. Grace Hopper, is this you as well? Uh, did you get a Grace Hopper scholarship? Okay. All right, guys. This is the time to install this. There you go. I've got it here. I think I can quickly set it up. Let's see how this goes. भंवरे की गुंजन है मेरा दिल. Let's see. But as far as I understand, it takes a lot of memory. Capabilities use all internet system resources, access your internet connection, manage other apps directly, use your contacts, use a video library, use a pictures library. All right, everyone. So we're gonna set up Arc on Windows. We got the invite finally, so that is great. I myself invited myself for Windows because I use Arc on Mac for so long. So I thought, why not just invite myself? I'm a user. I can do that. So looking forward to installing Arc. There are a few features. I mean, I'm using right now Microsoft Edge on Windows. I think it's much better than Chrome in that way. Is this browser worth the hype? Yes, I think it is. Like my very first opinion on this is that Arc on Windows or any other browser or any other operating system has really revolutionized and forced other competitors to put their features in which have been landing in testing phase or development branch for so long. If you look at Chrome, like Sundar himself had to post this on his Twitter account that we have recently released a few features on Google Chrome. I don't think it has. Yes, yes. I mean, it used to happen before, but I'm pretty sure they're moving away from there. Like, see, I don't have a bias right now about um, art being great or something, but I'm happy that it's trying to overtake the monopoly of Google Chrome and Microsoft Edge. It's trying. It has not yet, of course. That is true. They can't do it in a go and say that okay, we have more users. But even given the number of users they have, around I don't know how many invites they had for Windows pending. So in that case, yes, it's good. I mean, I'll show you right now. Oh, they still have it. Cool. You were right. Okay. I don't remember the password, buddy. What should I do? You guys were right. But I mean, I remember that perfect browser. No. Polypan is also good if you're a web developer. Yay. Okay. Just give me 1 second. Let me log in. No browser should ever require you to sign into user thing. Yep. I'm pretty sure someone is gonna hear to this feedback and they're gonna work on this. But I do remember them mentioning that they're trying to get rid of it. Okay, fine. I'm in. Uh, with Google Chrome in this in terms of privacy. Yes. Okay. Cool. Let me talk about the features that there are right now. See, okay. As far as I know, I do believe that they're getting rid of it. Okay. Or even if they are not, I am totally in with you on this that they should not be doing it. But let's see. This is working or not. Okay. So this is Indian public camera. Okay. Context byte RS. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try putting something in a vertical split. That's the very first thing I want to do because, okay, so it doesn't work right now. I think that's a feature they are working on. Renaming tab doesn't work. Double click doesn't work. Okay. So there are few features that are very basic. This works, but double click is not working for me. So this should be a bug. Yep. Okay. So what else do they have? Let me open the chat as well so that I can monitor. Vivaldi already has splits and stuff. Is it? Is it a browser? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to understand where is Arc on Windows right now. Getting started. Is it for Arc on Windows? Okay, let's see. Complete the intake form. Okay, download the install Arc on Windows, sign into Arc. Yeah, there we go, right? Please note that during the external testing period, your Arc member email address needs to be into your allow list for you to sign in and create an account. Even if you have an Arc member account for Arc for Mac, you will not be able to use Arc for Windows unless you're on that allow list. You will need to sign in to use Arc for Windows. If that email you're using to test Arc for Windows matches your Arc for Mac account, use the same password. Okay. Alright, so looks like this is only for testing. Okay. And I'm gonna look at that browser as well. Vivaldi is one of the most customizable browser ever made. Is it? Customizable browser? Okay. That I didn't know. So there's a bug report forum that they have. We're not at full feature parity with Arc for macOS in this early build for Mac, Arc for Windows. Okay. All right. Gonna ignore this for now. I think and look at this. Okay, so they have this. It looks a bit. When I'm clicking on it, it doesn't really feel like it's happening immediately. Like over here, you see, when I click on it, it looks like an extra effort. On Mac, I think it because of hover or something. It looks very. This is fine, but it could be because of Windows. But I'm just trying to be critical about it, just to understand how things are working. Since I've been using Arc on Mac for so long. Let's see if they have some browser support. Okay, doesn't look like. How do you enable? What's the? Is it okay? Okay, what happened? No, this is not on this thing. Do they have? They don't have a screenshot support. Is it? Copied current URL works. Okay, that is good. Okay, over here this comes as a notification. Do they have the screenshot support yet? Is it Alt Shift 2? I mean, it used to be there, right? Okay, not really. I don't know. The screenshot tool is not working. Capture. It doesn't show all this. Okay. Command Shift D. Okay. What is this about? Why is this lagging now? Okay. Oh, so that was for auto hide, is it? Okay. Now I can't drag it because I think it's in the full screen mode. Now I can drag it. Okay. I want a window back. Okay. Hmm. Were they able to get? Oh, sorry, not. I shouldn't open my email. Yeah. My bad. Sounds okay. What are the other features? I don't. New space, new folder, new tab. Is there no split here? Yeah, there you go, right? Add right split. Yeah, okay. Okay, very curious, guys. Very curious. Is the resize working? The resize doesn't seem to work right now. Yeah? Okay. The resize is not working. Okay. Yeah. All right. Not working. Not working. Cool. I can confirm it's not working yet. Which is okay. So they had this feature to split tabs, but they haven't enabled it yet. Okay. I like this thing that they have border for the split, which is nice. So that one knows where they are at right now. How will they enable boost though? This is very interesting. How will they do that? That's something I'm not sure about right now. Is it there though? I don't see where can I see? Okay, extensions, downloads, developer. What else is there? Tabs, pin tab, open command. Command L is command bar. Why do you have command L? Why not command T? It's the same, right? Command L opens up with this default. No, why? Why is this default here? So whenever I hit command L, there's a default text that goes into it. Why? What is this about? Okay, I'm not sure. The browser is written in Objective C. I think it's in Swift, right? I mean, I don't know what's the major language. Yeah, it's they're building with Swift, of course, with some. They did a lot of innovation in that perspective. That's what I know so far. So command L is something I'm not sure why is it opening up with some defaults. Also, like over here when they this A comes over, right? It is not very obvious that its settings are. I should be clicking on it. You know, it sounds more like a logo. So in terms of design, I don't know if it's just me. People can relate with it, but guys, do you think it's very obvious for me to go and click on it? Because this A, of course, when you hover on it, you feel like yeah, you should click over it, but it's not obvious to me. And also, like what happens over here, I can drag the window. I can't click over it. Why? I didn't enter full screen. Okay, that's a bug probably. They're gonna work on it. I know. Command D is for pen tab. Command L. New tab is Command T. Open command bar. Why does it? Okay. Does it have a default? Am I missing something? Reveal tab in sidebar. They don't have a shortcut for it yet. Clear today tabs. Okay. Control Shift K. Today tabs. Vivaldi had this since ages. Is it? Okay. I'm tempted to check it out at least. Is it on Windows? Developer extensions, archive tabs. New split view is this Command Shift plus plus. I think they would have had a really hard time having shortcuts here. You know, just having default shortcuts on Windows is very difficult. Like, give, or on any operating system, right? It's available everywhere. Okay, we'll be testing it out then. Yeah, cool. Not a lot of features yet. I think it's just a working browser that opens things up. Let's see how this YouTube opens. Okay, so I'm on YouTube right now. Let's try to search for Kushashful, Ravi, Shrimali. Okay, it does show me live here. Okay, how's the first screen working? Okay, how is this working? Have they been okay? They have not been able to get the PIP mode. So this thing, whenever you hit Control Tab on Arc on Mac, it will automatically take you like get you into picture in picture mode, PIP. So that's not working. Okay. Oh, okay. A lot of features are definitely in progress. I would definitely give some feedback on the bugs that I saw. At least this one. What now it works. Before it was not working. You guys saw it, right? I was trying to move it around. Now it works. It's there's definitely some bug here and there, but okay. All right, cool. So that was initial testing for it. Arc on Windows. mm, Not sure if it's getting there, but I'm pretty sure they are working hard for it. It is not usable as of now. If your priorities are, if you're coming from Arc from for Mac, coming to Arc on Windows might be different. You'll be missing out on a lot of features, and you'll be like, why is it not working? But I think with the velocity they work in, they should be able to get it there very soon. I'm excited, given the kind of features they had on Mac, by the way. I will not lie. I'm excited. Yes. See, now it doesn't work. Earlier it was a. Now it works. What am I missing? I think I'm just clicking on the wrong. Yeah, I'm just clicking on the topmost. I'm not clicking here. I would ideally prefer. So this thing, yeah, this is what I'm doing, right? When I'm trying to, it shows me the resize icon there. That might be a bug. Cool, I'll appreciate still, guys. As a developer, right, we should be able to dog food these things, and I know they'll be doing it hard as well, but they wanted to roll it out for everyone out there. It's not usable yet. Yes, I agree. On a daily basis, things work if you're just a surfer, but if you use a browser as an editor, where you want to just use keyboard shortcuts, split things, and all, I think yes. But as a testing thing, it's really good. In terms of performance, how is the performance of the company to others? Have you checked browser benchmarks? I have just heard with Windows that there have been multiple issues before. Um, Not sure on Arc on Mac. I don't care about performance. I have a really good laptop, so I don't worry about it in terms of performance. But it used to be on par with Edge, by the way. I did check the memory usage. It was 2 gigs of RAM. Also check out Polypan. Okay, we'll do that. It two gigs of RAM for Arc from Windows, and 2 gigs of RAM for Edge as well. When I'm on the peak of using a lot of tabs and a lot of memory, so it was on par with Edge at least. Might be faster, may not be, depends. How's the control tab working, by the way? Let's just open github.com and I want to see. Okay, control tab is different. If you see, okay, this shows it's on a split mode. These icons are there, not the default size. I don't think this default size is really what it was on my Argon map because it's not really visible. It should have been bigger than what it should be. It's very small, and especially when given the default option of Alt Tab, right? If you see, I think they should consider going through that. Polypane is it? Okay, Polypane, not Polypan. Okay, perfect. So we did review Arc on Windows. Thank you so much for the invite, though, to the company. We'll slowly get there. Let's see how this goes. I mean, it's a developer challenge, you know. So yeah, we'll see. Thank you. All right, yeah, you switched to Windows from PopOS. I was on Windows for 1 year or so. Yeah, but yes, 1 second. You was yeah. So I switched from PopOS to Endeavor first, and Endeavor crashed for some reasons. I'm back on Windows. All excited for Windows to break more things in Windows 12. No, I'm excited. I'm excited for Windows to make it even harder for everyone to use Windows. I'm excited. Yes. What do you mean? See, already like Windows 11 had a lot of controversial things, right? Apart from WSL, which has had at least a positive impact on Windows users, no matter how much it is a thing. Yes, I agree, but WSL has made it easier for those companies who force everyone to use Windows to develop on WSL. But the problem is with Windows 12, the things that they're coming up with, they are overdoing Copilot right now, right? The features I don't use at all, and I don't know how many people like this thing, and there's this logo here, right? I can ask it anything that I want, but is there a mic? Okay, let's see. Hey, could you tell me a bit about Kushash Vishramani, who is a YouTuber? Uh, why does it even says Candy Crush? Listen, start. Did it? Where is it? Candy Crush? Oh, here, games for you. Oh, this thing. I don't know. I never open it. Games for you. Yeah, I don't open it ever. It's like it's all advertisements, right? Like the thing is, I would mind it, but I don't open it. I don't care. I don't even look at these things. I'll tell you my honest opinion on this. Okay, I love ads in my OS because you have no ads, is it? I need to look at Polypane and Vivaldi. By the way. Yeah, this thing, by the way, I'll tell you what are the things that I like about Edge in general. Okay, let me show you all. And as a at least for when I'm working, I use it a lot. Okay, so guys, watch out this. Okay, watch this out. So I click on this logo right over here, and I ask it to generate. Look at this. Okay, generate an image of a developer wearing normal casual dress, working on a multiple monitor setup on a split ergonomic keyboard. Okay, let's see how what does it generate. Okay, so I can't zoom in here. You're paying for this thing, man. You should not get ads. As simple as that. You're paying for this thing, yeah. I mean, as I said, so okay, I know you guys have an opinion about it, but see, every company is getting your data. No matter how much you say, whenever you use your phone, they're getting your data. Whenever you're using, because a lot of permissions that you give each app for, lots and lots of things. I'll give you a very small example. When you open WebEx, you are in a chat. So in a meeting, right? I turned off my camera, but it still shows the lights. So when I go to video settings, it's suddenly on, right? And Zoom, for example, right? When you're muted, it still says, "Hey, are you trying to say something?" And you never know what actually they're actually collecting the data when you're muted. You never know what's the proof, right? How are they even knowing that you were trying to say something? Yes. So there are things that everyone is using your data. My idea is that instead of forcing everyone to go back to not using a data, which is really impossible unless until some governance model is followed, my thing is how can you use my data to the level best to give me the things that I want. Okay. As an example, I don't really mind Android, for example, using my data to give me the proper suggestions, right? If it plays with my mind, I'm going to play with it as well. I know, for example, if one day I was talking to my friend on a phone and I said something about Bollywood or something, we were talking about it, and suddenly ads started coming up on that Bollywood movie. Okay, which is not good. Like I thought, oh, like how is it even working, right? And these things happen. I can't just keep on blaming. I can't run away from it unless until I'm in that position to not use Android or to block all the permissions and all. That's too much for me. I can't just keep on doing it for all the apps. Even on my computer company laptop, I can't. I don't know how much. What are the things I'm recording, right? So for me, what matters is, are you using that data for good? For me, to give me good things out of it, right? ChatGPT, for example, you guys forgot, but they're actually going through all the code bases on GitHub. They occupied GitHub for this reason only, right? But now it's giving good benefits to developers, so maybe they stop talking about privacy now. Yeah, this is like one thing that I like about Edge. It gives me these really really cool video images formed, right? And you see, this is what Microsoft did well compared to, sorry, Google Chrome or Google in general. If you see what they did, a lot of companies had models prepared for text to image, right? Microsoft Edge was one of the first browser to get this in the browser itself. It's very easy. When I'm creating a YouTube thumbnail, I can just ask it to create this image for me, and I can just follow. You see, it's an ergonomic keyboard, yeah, for it. Yes, look at the multiple monitor setup. It's a casual dress, yeah. And if you want to just see how normal casual dress, say normal formal, let's say formal. Let's see if it comes up with some formal dresses, right? It has two, yes, two mouse. Yeah, I mean, this is good, right? So for me to be able to use these things are very important, right? And as I said, I don't think it's going to replace developers, but it's going to make us faster. That's what I'm saying. And now is also a good time to look at Vivaldi. Okay, if it turns out to be really good. Okay, first of all, I'm very curious. When was the last release? They have around 28 lakh users, 2.8 million. Does not track you, ad blocker, tracker blocker. You see, formal dresses. Yeah. This is really good, right? Yeah, this one. Just look at it, right? Like it's really, really powerful for you to quickly generate images. This one is amazing. I like these images. Yeah. Look at this guy. Pull on wrist. Yep. All right, let's set up. I'm just curious. Is it still alive? Are people using this? I never heard about it. Why? This is Bing Chat, right? You can change the user and make this work on any browser. This is Bing Chat, yes. But my point is just having that over here. It's easier for me not to open any external tab. You see, I can compose something here as well. I can get insights as well. You see? Oh, what? Guys, see, this is good. Oh, nice. I didn't know. Look at this. Do you use split keyboard? Yes, I use ZSA Moonlander. ZSA Moonlander. That's the one I use. Yeah. Oh, wow. This is good, right? So you see, look at this, and you want insights on it. It shares some related videos. Your browser matters. Okay. Web browser. Okay. And more for you. Rate the site 83% positive rating. Trustworthy. Okay, I can rate it myself as well. Monthly traffic 87% India, 16% United States, 12% Japan, Germany. Search engine 17 other websites. This is good. See, all this data is available. There are extensions for it. I'm just saying that people have not really like now when I switch to it. Oh, okay. For example, here 88% positive rating. NeoVim key phrases Rust Analyzer, NeoVim Rust Language Server. Okay, whatever Rust Setup 2022 Context Pilot. And it is about YouTube.com global rank top 10 for YouTube. I think and this is about YouTube website and not me really, right? But let's look at krshimali.github.io for example. Let's see if it gives the insights. 94% positive rating. Okay, this so they don't have much data on it. Can you tell me how did you order? Grace, I ordered online. Yeah, it comes from Taiwan, so you need to pay customs. If you're in India, it's gonna ask you for customs. Are you in India? I think generally Grace Hopper scholarship is very popular in India, so I'll assume that. Cool. Where is the browser? Time to go back to. Okay, I'm gonna install. Aaron, yes, you love. Sorry, if I didn't respond back to you. Accept and install. Okay. I need to go back and watch the parade, by the way. I'm from India. That's good to know. Welcome. Would you like to your taskbar? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Do whatever you want, man. Don't ask me questions. Okay. Go to theme settings. Vivaldi suppose connected Razer Chrome devices. You can enable them. Okay. Okay. Oh, they have different themes. Ah, this is nice. No, yeah. No, no, no. This is darkest. Nah. Okay. Open settings in a tab. Open pop-ups in tabs. This is okay. Let's go. Is it on Linux? It's available on Linux. Nice. And with all the features, or are there any features that are not available as well? How do you like your tabs? Left, bottom? For once, I want to really try bottom. Everything. Wow. Manage your email in the browser with file email. Okay. Yes. I would like to manage. Enter email address. Um, Prashashvaravishramali@gmail.com. What is this? I forgot what does this mean. Okay. Can I do it later? Sorry. Okay. Now I'm very curious. Okay. All these things are fine. Okay. I'll watch the video later, but let's see. Context pilot RS. Let's see how the tab split works. Can I drag it around? No. Okay. Move tab left. Okay, that is different. How can I split? Oh, create QR code for this page. That is interesting. Let me zoom in. Zoom in is fine. It's not bad at all. It's smooth. How do I periodic reload? Oh, nice. That's cool. Oh, so when I right click on it, I can hit T and that will, okay, when I hit new, it's going to create a new tab. Oh, is it? Wow. I would love to have, for them to have a command bar though. I think it has changed a lot of things. How do I create a split though? Mm, I think they do have command bar. I'm not sure, is it? Show tab bar horizontal. Can I make it bigger? It's very small. Yeah, I would like to get it. Okay. How do I? This option is it? Yeah, I would. Oh, this thing reading list is there. This is downloads. This is what history. This is what notes. Okay. Translate. Oh, nice. Okay, these are windows. Okay, this is email. Calendar. Good. Tasks. Feeds. Contacts. Sessions. This is what? On their Twitter, is it? Or they have their own social or something. Okay. What else do I have? Help. Okay. Wikipedia. Add web panel. Oh, I can add it here. And next time when I'm working, I can just open it here. That's really cool. So they had it all this time. And it over here, it shows you these things as well. Whatever the about is there. That's cool. And when I open it again, it will open it for me. See? It's really nice. How do you open splits though? For me, the split, having a split is really, really important. Having a zoom like this is nice. Hmm. Really, really good work. They have workspaces as well, which is all good. Do they have rename? Can I rename a tab? No, right? Okay. This is good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Nice to know that they have worked on this, to be honest. All right, yeah. Cool. Like maybe one day I can check out. Really want to quit. Yeah. Okay. What's Polypane then? How long has it been there? Okay, for web developers. I'm not a web developer, unfortunately, but cheese enabled is it? Hmm. Website is nice. Really good demos as well. It's nice. They pretty much look like web developers. Yeah. Really good. Like the way they have done this is nice. It's on again available for Linux as well. It's nice. I can give it a try. It looks like not for free though. Is it open sourced? So they make releases here, is it? Last week they released. Nice. Cool guys. All right. I need to get grab some lunch as well. Cool. I think I'll catch up with you all again soon. If you all are here for the first time, please make sure to like the video and subscribe if you have not done already. We are good. I need to start focusing on. I think I need to start recording things. 1023 subscribers, by the way. Thank you so much for all the love. Is 95% open source. It's okay, man. I don't mind them doing marketing stunts. Like, I mean, see, the point is Microsoft and Google have faked a lot of things before, and they've got to that point where now they have got users. If any other company starting up, they code something which is not valid or which cannot be proved wrong, at least I don't mind. Yeah, just go ahead and do the marketing things and get people onboarded. That's it. Save yourself and save others as well. That's all. That's all feel like right now. So I think it's fine. Yeah, 95% open source. They should have put 99.9% open source. 0.1% is our code base. 99.9% is Chromium. Sure. Yeah, it's all good. Cool. Happy Republic Day, everyone, to whoever is watching this stream. Thank you so much for joining in. This was Kushash Mali, and we were watching my live stream. Thank you so much. I'll grab lunch. You guys also have lunch. Eat 3 times in a day. It's good for you. Take care. Bye bye.